In a distant future, humanity has ventured far beyond Earth, exploring the vast reaches of space. Amidst this cosmic adventure, a chance encounter between a brilliant human engineer and a beautiful alien princess sparks a romance that could change the fate of two worlds. As they uncover ancient secrets and face unimaginable challenges, their love becomes the key to survival. Join us on this epic journey through the stars, where love transcends the boundaries of time and space. Stay tuned for an adventure like no other. Don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling content. In the year 2523, humanity had established colonies across the galaxy, each world thriving with its own unique culture and technology. Among these colonies was the bustling metropolis of New Terra, a planet teeming with life and innovation. On a routine mission to repair a damaged communications array, engineer Ethan Carter found himself alone in the vastness of space. As he worked on the array, a mysterious signal disrupted his equipment. Curious, he traced the signal back to its source, a nearby asteroid belt. Unbeknownst to Ethan, the asteroid belt was a sanctuary for the last remaining members of the alien race known as the Zolarians. Princess Arya, the last of her kind, had been hiding there for centuries, watching over her people's legacy. When Ethan's ship entered the asteroid belt, it triggered a defensive mechanism, sending a distress signal to Arya. Sensing the urgency, Arya ventured out to investigate, only to find herself face-to-face with a human for the first time. Ethan, startled by the appearance of a beautiful alien girl, quickly realized she was not a threat. Arya, in turn, was fascinated by the human's presence and his advanced technology. They exchanged pleasantries, and soon a bond began to form. As they conversed, Ethan learned of Arya's plight and the ancient technology she guarded. Arya, in turn, marveled at Ethan's ingenuity and his dedication to his work. Their meeting was fortuitous, for the Zolarians had long ago foreseen a future where humans and Zolarians would unite to face a common enemy. This enemy, a malevolent force known as the Shadows, had been dormant for centuries but was now stirring. The ancient Zolarian texts spoke of a prophecy involving a human and an alien who would rise to save their worlds. Ethan and Arya were the chosen ones. Ethan and Arya's initial encounter blossomed into a deep friendship as they explored the asteroid belt together. Arya showed Ethan the remnants of her people's once great civilization, while Ethan shared stories of humanity's advancements and aspirations. They spent days learning about each other's worlds, cultures, and histories. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and soon they found themselves falling in love. One evening, as they sat beneath the stars, Arya revealed the true reason for her people's disappearance. The Zolarians had once been a powerful and prosperous race, but they had been betrayed by a faction within their own ranks. This faction, known as the Dark Legion, had stolen ancient artifacts containing immense power and used them to corrupt the Zolarians. The resulting conflict had devastated their world, and the few survivors had scattered across the galaxy. Arya's people had managed to hide the most powerful artifact, the Starheart, on the asteroid belt. The Starheart was a crystalline structure that contained the essence of the Zolarian civilization and the key to defeating the Shadows. However, the Dark Legion had been searching for it for centuries, and their presence was growing stronger. Arya feared that if they found the Starheart, the galaxy would fall into darkness. Ethan, moved by Arya's story, pledged to help her protect the Starheart. Together, they devised a plan to retrieve the artifact and confront the Dark Legion. Their journey would be fraught with danger, but their love and determination gave them the strength to face whatever lay ahead. With the Starheart in mind, Ethan and Arya embarked on a perilous journey across the galaxy. Their first stop was the planet Cygnus, a bustling hub of commerce and technology. There, they sought the assistance of Dr. Alara Miles, a renowned archaeologist and expert in ancient alien artifacts. Dr. Miles was initially skeptical of their claims, but after reviewing the data and artifacts they brought with them, she confirmed the existence of the Starheart and the threat posed by the Dark Legion. Dr. Miles agreed to help them, providing them with advanced technology and information that would aid in their mission. She also introduced them to a network of resistance fighters who were already combating the Dark Legion. These fighters, known as the Sentinels, had been gathering intelligence and preparing for a final showdown with the Dark Legion. Ethan and Arya joined their ranks, eager to contribute to the cause. Their training with the Sentinels was rigorous, focusing on combat, strategy, and stealth. Ethan excelled in engineering and tactical planning, while Arya's agility and combat skills made her an invaluable asset. Together, they honed their abilities, becoming a formidable team. As they trained, they also learned more about the Dark Legion's tactics and weaknesses, preparing for the inevitable confrontation. After months of preparation, Ethan and Arya led the Sentinels in a daring raid on a Dark Legion outpost. The outpost was heavily fortified, but their careful planning paid off. Using advanced cloaking technology, they infiltrated the base undetected. Inside, they found evidence of the Dark Legion's search for the Starheart, including detailed maps and coordinates. Armed with this information, they extracted the necessary data and made their escape, narrowly avoiding detection. Their next destination was the planet Vespera, a remote world known for its advanced technology and isolation. Vespera was the home of the Vesperans, a reclusive race that had once been allies of the Zolarians. The Vesperans possessed knowledge of the Starheart's location and agreed to help Ethan and Arya in exchange for their assistance in defending Vespera from the Dark Legion. The Vesperans provided them with advanced weaponry and transportation, equipping them for their final mission. As they prepared to leave Vespera, Ethan and Arya received a distress call from New Terra. The Dark Legion had launched a full-scale attack on the planet, targeting the Central Command Center. They knew they had to act quickly to save their home and the lives of millions. Without hesitation, they set course for New Terra, determined to face the Dark Legion head-on. Upon arriving at New Terra, Ethan and Arya found the planet in chaos. The Dark Legion had unleashed devastating attacks, causing widespread destruction and panic. The Central Command Center was under siege, and the situation was dire. Ethan and Arya joined forces with the remaining Sentinels and Vesperan allies, launching a counterattack against the invaders. The battle was fierce, with both sides pushing their limits. Ethan utilized his engineering skills to deploy advanced defense systems, while Arya led the charge with her combat prowess. Together, they managed to repel the initial wave of attackers, buying valuable time for reinforcements to arrive. The Sentinels and Vesperans fought valiantly, but the Dark Legion's numbers were overwhelming. Just when all hope seemed lost, a group of elite soldiers arrived, led by General Talon, a seasoned warrior with a reputation for strategic brilliance. General Talon's arrival turned the tide of the battle. With his leadership and tactical genius, they managed to coordinate a series of successful strikes against the Dark Legion. The defenders regrouped and launched a final, decisive assault. The final battle for New Terra was a grueling affair, with both sides suffering heavy losses. Ethan and Arya fought side by side, their love and determination fueling their efforts. Arya's agility and combat skills allowed her to evade the enemy's attacks, while Ethan provided support from the rear, using his engineering expertise to deploy powerful defense systems. Together, they managed to push the Dark Legion back, inch by inch. As the battle raged on, Ethan and Arya received a message from the Vesperans. They had located the Starheart, hidden deep within a secure facility on the planet's surface. The facility was heavily guarded, but the Vesperans had managed to disable the outer defenses. Ethan and Arya knew they had to act quickly to retrieve the Starheart and use its power to defeat the Dark Legion once and for all. They infiltrated the facility, navigating through a maze of corridors and security systems. Along the way, they encountered numerous traps and enemy patrols, but their teamwork and resourcefulness allowed them to overcome each obstacle. Finally, they reached the chamber containing the Starheart. The crystal glowed with an ethereal light, pulsing with ancient power. With the Starheart in hand, Ethan and Arya returned to the battlefield, ready to confront the Dark Legion's leader, Lord Malachar. Malachar was a formidable opponent, a master strategist and warrior with immense power at his disposal. The final confrontation was intense, with both sides giving everything they had. Malachar launched a series of devastating attacks, but Ethan and Arya's love and unity gave them the strength to persevere. Using the Starheart's power, Ethan and Arya created a shield that protected them from Malakar's onslaught. They then used the Starheart to project a beam of light that pierced Malakar's defenses. The beam struck Malakar directly, weakening him and allowing Ethan and Arya to deliver the final blow. With Malakar defeated, the Dark Legion collapsed, and the threat to the galaxy was neutralized. With the immediate threat neutralized, Ethan and Arya returned to the Central Command Center, where they were hailed as heroes. The galaxy celebrated their victory, and Ethan and Arya were celebrated as saviors. Their love and determination had saved countless lives and secured the future of both humanity and the Zalarians. They were invited to attend a grand ceremony on Vespera, where they would be honored for their bravery and sacrifice. The ceremony was a grand affair, attended by leaders from across the galaxy. Ethan and Arya were presented with medals of honor and praised for their heroism. As they accepted their awards, they reflected on the journey they had undertaken and the bonds they had forged. Their love had transcended the boundaries of time and space, and they knew that their story would inspire generations to come. Following the ceremony, Ethan and Arya returned to New Terra, eager to rebuild and restore their home. They worked alongside the Sentinels and Vesperan allies to reconstruct the damaged infrastructure and heal the wounds of war. Their efforts were tireless, and they were supported by the gratitude and admiration of the people they had saved. During this time, Ethan and Arya also focused on restoring the Zalarian legacy. They worked with Dr. Miles and the Vesperans to study the Starheart and unlock its full potential. Together, they discovered that the Starheart contained not only the essence of the Zalarian civilization but also the knowledge of how to prevent future threats like the Dark Legion. They shared this knowledge with the galaxy, ensuring that future generations would be better prepared to defend themselves. As New Terra flourished, Ethan and Arya continued their journey, traveling across the galaxy to share their story and inspire others. They visited worlds both familiar and unknown, meeting new allies and learning from diverse cultures. Their love and unity became a symbol of hope and resilience, a testament to the power of cooperation and determination. One day, while exploring a remote planet, Ethan and Arya discovered an ancient artifact that hinted at a future threat. This threat, known as the Voidborn, was a malevolent force that existed beyond the known universe. The artifact contained a warning. Unless the galaxy united, the Voidborn would consume all life and plunge the universe into eternal darkness. Ethan and Arya knew they had to act quickly to prevent this new threat. They returned to New Terra, gathering a team of trusted allies and setting out on a new mission. Their journey would take them to the edge of the known universe, where they would face challenges far greater than anything they had encountered before. Their journey to the edge of the known universe was fraught with danger. Ethan and Arya and their team encountered hostile forces, treacherous environments, and ancient enigmas. Each challenge tested their resolve and pushed them to their limits. However, their love and unity gave them the strength to persevere. One particularly harrowing experience occurred when they were ambushed by a group of rogue pirates. The pirates were ruthless and well-equipped, but Ethan and Arya's quick thinking and teamwork allowed them to turn the tables. They managed to overpower the pirates and secure their vessel, using it to navigate the treacherous regions of space. As they ventured deeper into the unknown, they encountered a series of ancient ruins. These ruins belonged to a long-forgotten civilization that had once faced the Voidborn. The ruins contained advanced technology and knowledge that could be used to combat the Voidborn. Ethan and Arya studied the ruins carefully, piecing together the clues left behind by the ancient civilization. The knowledge they gained from the ancient ruins was invaluable. Ethan and Arya discovered a way to create a barrier that could protect the galaxy from the Voidborn. They worked tirelessly to implement this plan, coordinating with leaders from across the galaxy to gather the necessary resources and manpower. Their efforts were met with skepticism and doubt, but their determination and the success of their previous mission earned them the support they needed. As they prepared for the final confrontation, Ethan and Arya faced personal challenges as well. Their relationship was tested by the pressures of leadership and the weight of responsibility. However, their love and trust in each other helped them overcome these obstacles. They remained steadfast in their commitment to each other and to their mission. The final confrontation with the Voidborn was a monumental event. The galaxy united under the banner of Ethan and Arya, forming a coalition of species and technologies. The barrier they had constructed was a testament to their collective effort and determination. As the Voidborn approached, the coalition launched a coordinated defense, utilizing the advanced technology and strategies they had developed. The battle was intense, with both sides giving everything they had. The Voidborn launched wave after wave of attacks, but the coalition's defenses held strong. Ethan and Arya played a crucial role in the battle, using the Starheart's power to bolster the defenses and strike at the heart of the Voidborn. Their love and unity became the key to victory, as the coalition managed to repel the Voidborn and secure the galaxy's future. With the Voidborn defeated, peace returned to the galaxy. Ethan and Arya were hailed as heroes once more, their love and determination having saved the universe yet again. They continued their travels, always ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Their story became a legend, inspiring generations to come. They knew that their journey was far from over, and they were ready to face whatever the future held, hand in hand. As Ethan and Arya looked to the stars, they knew that their love had transcended the boundaries of time and space. They had faced unimaginable challenges and emerged stronger because of each other. Their journey had not only saved their worlds, but had also brought about a new era of peace and unity. They continued to travel the stars, exploring new worlds and making new friends. Their adventures were chronicled in countless stories and legends, inspiring generations to come. And so, their story continues, a testament to the power of love and unity in the face of the greatest adversities. Stay tuned for more thrilling adventures, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic tales from the stars. Subscribe now for more thrilling adventures and epic stories from the stars.